Okay, is my PPT is visible to all of you? Hello, please confirm. Is my PPT visible
Yes.
to all of you? Okay. Okay. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So first, okay. So first, we will going to discuss about the safety precaution. After that, there are two parts. Today, we will divided our experiment into two parts. First part, we will discuss about the safety precaution, and second part, we will discuss about the various type of measuring instrument in our electrical engineering lab. Right? So safety precaution. So what is the safety precaution? Why safety precaution is needed? First question arises. Why safety precaution is needed? Listen to me very carefully. In the electrical engineering lab, we will deal with 220 volt AC, 220 volt DC, and 420 volt AC. These supply are there in the electrical labs in general. So if we have a casual approach uh, and anything will happen except anything will happen, then life threats is there. Then it may be a chance that life risk is there. Okay, many hazard is there, life risk is there. So we have to very careful about the safety precaution. That's why in the syllabus this topic put first, because safety precaution is the most important thing when we discuss about when we going to perform any lab in the electrical engineering. Okay, so what is why we need this safety precaution? Because you guys already heard about in the newspaper or the television or your locality that some ABC people get shocked and died, right? You guys maybe frequently listen or read from the newspaper or in the news also, from the news or from the internet. You guys can see or read that some place ABC person is get shocked when he is working with the service line or the overhead lines. Okay, it not only happen in the overhead line, it not only happen in the industry, but also this happens. If electrical hazards is happen in our home also. In our home, did you know what supply in our home? Many electrical equipment is there. All the electrical equipment run by the the which how many voltage supply is there? How many voltage is there in our home? Anyone know?
240 volt.
Two.
240. 230 to 240 volts.
Okay, it is called 220 volt. Okay, 220 volt AC, single phase AC. So single phase AC supply is there in our home, and it also very dangerous if we take very casual approach. If then various reason is there. Various reason is there. So we should be very cautious, or we should be very we should maintain some precaution, so that electrical hazard we can minimize the electrical hazards, right? Now we discuss about the why electrical safety is needed. बहुत जगह क्या होता है, जैसे मैं कुछ दिन पहले एक न्यूज में देख रहा था कि वेस्ट बंगाल का एक न्यूज था कि उधर पर तुम लोग हमेशा देखना, ये चीज जानना बहुत जरूरी है कि हम लोग जो कपड़ा सुखाने देते हैं, ठीक है, घर में जो हम कपड़ा सुखाने देते हैं, वो क्या करते हैं, हम लोग जो बैल्कनी रहता है या हम लोग घर के सामने जो ओपन स्पेस रहता है, उसमें हम लोग क्या करते हैं, वायर को हम लोग लगाते हैं, जीआई वायर, एल्यूमिनियम वायर, इसको हम लोग फिक्स कर देते हैं और उसके ऊपर कपड़ा सुखाते हैं, राइट? ये हम लोग मैक्सिमम देखे हैं। तो कुछ दिन पहले मैं न्यूज देख रहा था, उसमें दिखा रहा था कि एक फैमिली में 3 मेंबर था, फादर, मदर एंड दैट्स ऑन। ओके, जब सोन क्या कर रहा था, जब लड़का क्या कर रहा था, कपड़ा सुखाने गया था, तो कपड़ा सुखाने तब दिवाली के बाद का टाइम था। तो दिवाली के टाइम क्या होता था, वी ऑल डेकोरेट आवर होम्स बाय द वेरियस टाइप ऑफ एलईडी बल्ब्स और सम लाइटनिंग्स, चाइना लाइट्स। तो क्या हुआ, कोई ऐसा कोई लाइट से, एलईडी लाइट से उसका इंसुलेशन हट गया, और इंसुलेशन हट गया था, कुछ हवा चला, वो जहां पर इंसुलेशन हट गया था वो वायर क्या हुआ, जहां पर कपड़ा सुखाने का जो वायर है उसके ऊपर जाके वो गिर गया। ठीक है, अभी जो उसके ऊपर जब गिर गया था तो करंट फ्लो हो रहा था, उसमें शॉर्ट हो गया था। अभी जब लड़का जाके कपड़ा सुखाने देखने गया था तो लड़के को शॉक लग गया, और ये एक ऐसा चीज है तो लड़का तो शॉक लग गया, वो तो छटपटा रहा है उधर पर। तो उसका पिताजी घर से देखे, रूम से देखे, तो पिताजी आके उसको बचाने के लिए गया था, और पिताजी क्या किया, नेकेड हैंड से उसको पकड़ने गया, पकड़ा। पिताजी जब उसको पकड़ा उसको भी शॉक लग गया। विदिन सम फ्यू मिनट्स within some few minutes, two people died in a family. And out of three members of a family, two people died within few minutes. Within few minutes. And this thing is such a dangerous thing. Okay, not only that, और भी एक इंसिडेंट है, हम लोगों का जहाँ पर घर है बंगाल में, उसका जो नेक्स्ट नेबरिंग जो मोहल्ला है, उधर पर दुर्गा पूजा का पैंडल हो रहा है। ठीक है, तो तुम लोग देखे हो, when this type of pandals are made by the contractor, then no particular or dedicated power supply for the pandal is there. कोई डेडिकेटेड पावर सप्लाई नहीं होता है। जो कॉन्ट्रैक्टर रहता है वो क्या करता है, ऊपर से जो ओवर लाइन जाता है तो उधर से वो सप्लाई ले लेता है। तुम लोग ये देखे, पैंडल में अलग से कोई सप्लाई नहीं रहता, उसके ऊपर से ही सप्लाई ले लेता है। तो क्या हुआ, उसमें माइक्रोफोन रहता है। ठीक है, पूजा पंडाल में अनाउंसमेंट करने के लिए दुर्गा पूजा में माइक्रोफोन रहता है, तो माइक्रोफोन मेटल का होता है। तो माइक्रोफोन जब एक बच्चा, कुछ बच्चा लोग खेल रहा था, उसका उम्र था क्लास 12 में पढ़ रहा था, क्लास 12 का बच्चा था, तो खेल रहा था, तो माइक्रोफोन लेके दोस्तों के साथ बातचीत कर रहा था। अभी समहाउ माइक्रोफोन इज शॉर्टेड, शॉर्ट हो गया था, तो मेटल का था। वो लड़का जब उसको माइक्रोफोन को पकड़ा, विद इन फ्यू मिनट्स ही डाइड इन द इन बिटवीन द इन बिटवीन द दुर्गा पूजा। प्लीज म्यूट योरसेल्फ। इन बिटवीन द दुर्गा पूजा ही डाइड। ओके, many incidents happen everywhere. When we take this thing, if we don't think or care about the electrical safety, then life hazards is there. So first, you should जब और क्या करना चाहिए, ठीक है, तो फॉर दिस रीजन वी शुड वेरी अवेयर, वी शुड वेरी अवेयर, so that we can minimize the electrical hazards, so that we can save the lives, human lives. Okay, so so that is why, that is why electrical safety is needed. Okay, now we will going to discuss about the point, one by one point, so that we can minimize the electrical hazards. Okay, first, uh, what is most needed in the electrical labs? मतलब कौन कौन चीज को तुम्हें याद रखना चाहिए कि इलेक्ट्रिकल लैब में इलेक्ट्रिकल सेफ्टी को लेकर? फर्स्ट, शू, शू मस्ट बी ओन ऑल द टाइम। जब when you come to the electrical labs, then you must wear or own shoe, because when you wear the shoe, then you can minimize many electrical hazards or many electrical casualties. Okay, the next thing is that when the next point is that when you come to the electrical labs, or when you working with the electrical instrument, then many people are wearing some long jewelry, long bracelet, long jewelry or long bracelet. All type of jewelry are a conductive material, we all know that. So when we wear this type of jewelry if that jewelry may be contact with the naked line or the naked terminals, then it may be a chance to get shocked. So that we do not wear any long jewelry or long chain or long bracelet so that we can minimize the electrical hazards. The next point is that all the machines, when a machine is running for a certain time, it may be a chance that machine get hot. Okay, machine get circuit is to be hot. Okay, so do not touch any machines after running. It may be that it is heated. So do not touch anything, any insulation, any circuit, okay, any machine after running. Okay, the next point is you should remember very important point that when you guys going to electrical lab and in the electrical lab, what you do, you make a circuit diagram or you design the circuit diagram as per circuit diagram. You design a circuit with the given experimental kit or the given thinner kit. You just uh, design a circuit. Okay, your teacher said that please design this circuit. Your teacher draw a circuit in the board and tell you guys that please go to uh, ABC experimental panel and design a circuit. What you should do when you go to for a design a circuit? What you should do? First, you turn off the supply. If the supply is turned off, then it is okay. If the supply is not turned off, then you should turn off the supply. Okay. Supply, there always MCB is there. The given experimental panel. You must turn off the MCB. Not only MCB, behind the experimental panel in the wall, also some changer or the MCB is there. Okay, you must and you also turn off that supply in the wall also. Okay, first turn off all the supply. After that, you design the circuit. Okay, let's think that your teacher gives the circuit and you design the circuit. After designing the circuit, you do not supply or turn on the, you do not turn on the experimental panel or do not give the supply to the experimental panel. Rather, you go to your teacher or the instructor and say, I completed the circuit. I completed the circuit. I complete the design as per circuit diagram. After the designing the after that, when teacher come and check all the circuit is okay, then you should turn on the supply. Because if your circuit is wrong, if you design a wrong circuit and you turn on the supply, then it may be a chance that that your motor generator maybe get damaged. Because if the current is supplied more in the initial time in a motor, okay, it may be a chance that the winding of the motor, maybe a rotor winding or the stator winding of the motor is get damaged. When a motor winding is damaged, not only winding is damaged, but also it may be a chance that some instrument is get burned, some flashing may be happen. So many things happen, but you should rectify or check the circuit from the instructor, from the or the lab teacher or the teacher. Okay, this thing you must do. After that, what you will do for the safety purpose? Next slide, we will go to the next slide. Keep the body with the point number 6 to see that keep the body of any part of it out of the circuit. So when you design a particular circuit in a given experimental panel, then uh, there are many open terminal is there. There are many naked terminal is there. So if your body touch any naked terminal during an experiment, it may be a chance that you get shocked. Okay, you get shocked or okay. So do not touch anything. Do not touch anything, any naked terminal or point or wire. Okay, when the machine is running, when the supply is on. Okay, okay. The next point is that we already you can see the point number 8. Please see the point number 8. Always check to see the power switch is off before plugging into the outlet. Always check the power supply switch is off before plugging the outlet. Okay, so when you plug in or when you connect a terminal to a RYB N, so you first check that the terminal or outlet, the plug or the switch is off. After that, you plug in to the outlet or connecting the RYB three-phase line. Okay, point number 9 is very important, and also this thing we all do, not only your home, we all do everywhere. You can see the point number 9 is saying that when unplugging a power cord, pull the plug, not the cable. This is very important. In our house also, when we charge a mobile, when we charge a mobile, or when we switch on the television, when we switch on the uh, refrigerator, then what we will do? If anyone tell me, if our father or mother or brother or sister told me that please plug uh, unplug the unplug the refrigerator because outside the thundering is there. बाहर में बहुत बारिश हो रहा है, थंडर हो रहा है. Okay, so unplug the refrigerator power cord. So what we will do? We just pull the cable. We just pull the cable. But in front of the cable, one plug is there. But we do not many times we do not pull the plug. What? Why this point is there here? Because when we pull the cable, then it may be a chance that cable may be damaged. Means if we pull a cable, then maybe if the cable is very old, then that means the insulator of that particular cable is also very old, right? If the insulator is very old, then many times you can see in the old wire, old insulator, which are old insulator. If you pull this old wire, the insulator is automatically open very easily. You can open the insulator very easily. So it may be a chance that you damage the insulator. If you damage the insulator, then there will be a chance that you get contact with the naked wire. And when you get contact with the naked wire, then there will be a chance that you get shocked. Okay. So Zoom time limit is ending. If the meeting is on, then join again. Okay. Listen to me very carefully. After the lab experiment, we will take a viva on that particular experiment. Okay. So that I can know that how you listen to me. Okay. Okay. So next one in the electrical safety is that we go to the next slide. Okay. So in the next slide, okay. So when you will design a circuit or when you will working with the electrical machines, then keep the chemicals, keep the fluids away from the instrument or the circuit. Okay, this can damage the instrument, not only damage the instrument, it may be a chance that you can get shocked by the fluid when it is poured into the machine. Okay, okay. Number 14 point is very important. I hope all of you can see the number 14 point in the electrical safety, that report any damage of two equipment, hazards and potential hazards to the laboratory instructor. So your laboratory teacher is always there for you, for you. So if there will be any damage, it may be, it maybe happen. Okay, like if you run a experiment, particular experiment, then it may be it may be a chance that some meter is get damaged. It may be happen. Some instrument get damaged. Some flashing is there. If something happen unexpectedly, then you must tell your instructor, or so that the instructor come and solve the problem. Okay, okay. So, so we discussed many points. Okay. One last point I would like to discuss. Zoom time. One thing. Zoom time limit is ending, and after the Zoom, after if the meeting is off automatically, then you can join again. Okay. The second part is very interesting. Second part of this experiment is very interesting. We will discuss about the various type of instrument. Very interesting topic. So last point I will tell about the electrical safety. Uh, if we can discuss electrical safety, then it will take 5 or 6 or 7 or 10 hours. But we cannot take, uh, can't take so long. So I would like to end the first part. I would like to end the uh, first part by telling you that if anything happened, if you let it be that if you perform any experiment in the electrical lab and one of your friend gets shocked. Okay, maybe he touched the naked terminal or the open terminal, or contact with the live supply. What you guys will do? This is the very important point. What you guys will do? If anyone beside you or near you gets shocked, it does not matter if it is happened in the lab or in your locality or in your society or in your home or your friend house or your neighbor house. It does not matter. If you there, what you will do? Do you know? First, you go and turn off the power supply. The first thing you will do, you go and turn off the power supply. You turn off the switch. You turn off the main switch of the house. You turn off the main MCB of the lab, so that you can cut the power supply. First thing you will do. If anyone gets shocked, then what you will do? Some symptom is there. Like if anyone gets shocked, then he told you that I give me some water. So do not give any cold water or cold thing in that in that part, cold thing or cold liquid to that person gets which who will get shocked. He will ask you because he needs some water. He will tell you, but you do not give the cold water. You give some hot milk. If the hot milk is not available, you give some hot water. After that, what you will do, you just take that person. If that person, if you think that person is okay, if the person is told you that I am okay, don't listen to him. Just take the person and go to the nearest health center or the hospital. Okay, and consult with the doctor. What happened when we get shocked? then our heart rate, many things will happen. Our in general heart rate will increase. When our heart rate will increase, then there might be a chance that we get there will be a chance that maybe a heart attack is there. The person get the heart attack. So when you go to that, take the person and go to a health center and visit a doctor, then doctor takes some medicine so that his body or um his body or abnormality in his body uh, is uh, is going to recover. Okay, some medicine is there. And a doctor gives the medicine so that the, the patient is the, the medicine uh, which is given by the doctor is help the patient to get relaxed. Okay, many medicines there. The doctor know better. Okay, so that is the first part. In the second part today, we will going to discuss the various type of instrument, and that this is the very uh, interesting part. Okay, very interesting part. If the meeting is off automatically, then you all please join again using the same link. Okay, is that clear? Okay. So one thing I ask you that what is the strength of your EC branch? What is the strength of your EC branch? Can you tell me? What is the strength of your EC branch? Hello.
You're asking what?
What is the strength of what is the strength of your branch? What is the strength? What is the strength of your branch? अरे कितना लोग हैं इसी में फर्स्ट ईयर में जानते हो?
है सर ECE में around 15 students है.
So 15 student is there now. 4 students are present. Okay, this is not acceptable. You guys.
Civil का भी है ना सर, दोनों
No, no.
join है ना, civil and ECE branch.
No. I am asking you what is the strength of your
और जो
EC branch only.
14 to 15 students are there, sir.
So 14, 50 out of 14, 50 students, 4 students are present. Tell your friend that if anyone takes the lab very casually, then he or she can't get the marks. Tell them very seriously. We guys,
Yes.
we guys
Yes.
hard work for you. We guys took the lab classes for you. If you guys do not present here or take this situation very casually, then your marks will be deducted. Your attendance is reflected on your marks. Mind it and tell your friends. Okay, if Zoom time limit is ending, please join again using the same link and tell your friend that join immediately. If they are not joining, I will mark them. Okay,
Yes, sir.
join immediately. Join immediately. Tell your friend that if they are who is not joining here now, I can mark them and they will see the result in their marks. Okay, join again using the same link. Now,